Hello my audience, today I'm going to ask you a question and it's about the law and the lie of the century and the individual. I'm going to ask you one simple question. Most people don't really ever question this. Why is there individual identity in this world? You can explain it many ways. Well, we have the monetary system and we have banks. If we didn't have individuals, how would we know what money belongs to who? Well, we wouldn't. So the individual had to be created first before the money system could imprison that individual. So we create an individual and then we put it into this box, like this. The law enforcement prosecutes people based on their individual identity and also based on some laws that might be related to how individuals might break the law in collaboration. Some of them might break the law more than others, but we can still punish the individual that were related to this crime. But you have to understand that when we think about the truth, the absolute truth, then this doesn't really explain away who we are. So if we try to take away your freedom based on this, do you understand how kind of twisted that is? As I said, most people wouldn't want to even go into the territory of questioning this because it's so fucking scary. Who are you? Most of everything that defines individuality is invented, like the name. But then there are things that are not invented, like your fingerprint. That's based on your body. So we say that the individual is kind of this body. But at the same time, bodies are, they can collaborate. So if two bodies collaborate and the other one helps the other in a crime, then we can prosecute this other one also. So the law is really not only about the individual body in that situation. It's also about groups. And there's a group identity also. Groups form this bond that holds them together. And they give the members of the group this feeling of belongingness. And if a group like a motorcycle gang, for example, does crime, then usually they won't be able to still prosecute, but only the individuals. The group cannot really protect the individual from the law in that situation either. And the law is here to protect us, or that's what they say, but at the same time, it's kind of based on a false notion, because the individual doesn't, in an absolute sense, does not exist. The not understanding the clear boundaries of the me, and that that ties into the not understanding the clear boundaries of the law, because they are kind of arbitrary. And there are drugs that kind of, blend this boundary a bit and can even completely remove it for a while. This boundary between you and your environment, for example, and everybody else. So it's kind of funny that you break the law and you break the boundary of your individuality. For example, when taking LSD, which is illegal. I mean, I understand why it's illegal, but I don't understand why the effect is just that you start to see that the law is actually quite, arbitrary. So if we see this individual doing something on a security camera, it's very nice that the law enforcement doesn't come to you and say that this was you who did this, crime. But at the same time, you have to understand that being very nice is just the consequence of the law enforcement being there.